The best time to sell real estate is right now. So when is right now? What is the best time to sell real estate? Is it Christmas holidays? Is it school holidays? Is it some other time period? Has that changed over the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years? That's what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to go through 7, 8, 9, 10 things, depending on where I get, as to what's the best time to sell I don't want to say in this particular market because it's not necessarily dependent on the market. So let's get into them. Number one, it depends if you have the luxury to choose. Sometimes life cycles just happen and you're forced in a situation where you have to sell at a particular time, irrespective of it being the best time or not. We call them the 3 Ds in real estate: death, divorce, disaster. They happen all the time. So the first question is, do you have the luxury to choose? If you do, let's go to the next one. Number two, let me go back 20, 30, 40 years. The best time to sell was school holidays, Christmas holidays, anytime there was some sort of vacation period, spring and summer. That was pretty much the mantra in real estate a long time ago, and I'm talking pre-internet. That is not the case now. Number three, do you have a pool? If you have a pool, summer, spring, summer is always the best time to sell, period. Number four, if you're west facing, don't sell in summer unless your house is really shielded by trees as that sun's setting, kind of between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. If it's not shielded, do not sell your house in summer if the main part of the house gets beat up and it turns into a hot box in summer. Number five, if you are a holiday complex and it gets crazy in the holiday periods, don't sell your unit then, because anyone that looks at your unit will see kids running up and down the hallways, the pool getting packed, kids peeing in the pool. Yes, it happens. So for the most part, if it's a holiday type unit that's going to attract on-site holiday management or Airbnb, holiday periods are probably not the best time. That's almost the opposite of what you may have thought. Number six, and this one kind of makes sense, but it's not what it seems. When you have less competition, that's the best time to sell. The problem is less competition may mean the market's really bad and no one's selling. That's still okay if you have to sell. So that's something to look at. Towards the end of this little session today, I'm going to explain to you why I'm choosing a certain time to sell for a particular client right now, being November 2021, and how much time we actually have. So let's keep going. Number seven, no-brainer. Hot markets are always a better time to sell than a bad market if you have the luxury of that choice. But the flip side of that is if you're selling in a hot market, you're also buying in a hot market. You got to look at that. If you're doing a lateral move in the same area, you've got to be really careful that you don't sell here and you wait 3 or 4 months to buy and the prices go up to here and then you can't buy back in the same area. So be aware of those things all the time in hot markets. So I'm going to go now. That was, I think, 8 points. In my experience of 35 plus years, the best time really to sell is when you have to sell. If you try and overthink it too much and say, hey, I'm not going to sell to spring and summer, and then you have tons of competition, that's not great. So don't overthink it too much. The best advice I can give you is make sure you have an agent that is aware of these little nuances for certain times of year. And I'll give you a case example right now. Right now, November 24th, 2021, I've got clients that want to sell their house. Timing wise, if we don't get it on the market right at the end of this month, it's too late. I'm telling clients, if you don't get it on in November, don't worry about it till January, because we only have about 2 weeks till the 18th of November, 2 weeks to the 18th of November to get it sold. After that, we hit Christmas week. It's a waste of time. People don't want to be disturbed when their houses are all ready for Christmas, same in the new year, which means if we don't sell before the 18th, we're moving ahead to the 4th or 5th of January and restarting the whole process. So that's the advice I'm giving clients right now in this market. So that's it. I've got one more of these videos to do for the end of the year. That's going to be my 2021 wrap up and my prediction for 2022. So that will come next week. Apart from that, have a great day.